Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto C with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Wow, what an amazing time to be an early adopter in the digital asset space. Look, guys, I'm going to say this real quick just to get this out of the way. The Crypto C's home is preparing for what we believe to be a long-term recession. So we're playing doing the risk off thing. We're doing more of the defense thing in terms of our crypto in this market. And so we will be definitely doing more in terms of piling up more cash and putting the cash in the appropriate space, if you will, so that we can benefit from it in the future, in the future. So this is what it's looking like. And my main thing is, based upon what the Fed is doing with this inflation, I think it ties to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's tied to crypto. So it's not a great look overall for us, the way we're seeing it with crypto. So so now we're definitely doing more of the risk off moves, which is obviously getting more gold and getting more cash, putting those dollars to work where we can leverage them in a better environment where we can earn on our dirty, nasty fiat. So those are just a couple of things that we're doing just to kind of let you know. A lot of crazy things going on in the market. The Terra Luna proposal vote is underway. We'll share what's going on with that. John Deaton, that pit bull is not letting up. A little stuff from Stuart Alderoty as well. And we'll hear a little bit from Kevin O'Leary because, listen, the dude speaks the truth. And a lot of things he's not what he is, unapologetic about it. And like we've been saying on this channel since the USC Terra thing happened, if you think that was just a coincidence, if you think that was a trade, like my guy from the Bankless channel are saying, you're just naive. You're naive to the realities of a market. You're naive to the reality of the financial economy that is run by massive, massive banks. That is the reality. That's the reality. All right, guys, listen. All right, let's get into it, I guess. Yeah, we'll get into it. This is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. Let's do this. So look, the Bitcoin dominance at 42.4%. That's just not a great number. It's not a great number. 40-something%. It's not a great number for Bitcoin dominance. The total cryptocurrency market cap is down 3.8% in the last 24 hours. It's at 1.31 trillion. Bitcoin is at $29,224. Ethereum is under $2,000 now at $1,975. Again, for us, this is why we're going risk off and playing defense, not offense any longer. XRP is at 41 cents. 41 cents. A lot of double figure reds in the space for sure. And certainly we can't cash out. We're not going to cash out. Certainly not cash out, but it is definitely time for risk off. It is definitely time to take the cash flow. If you have some cash flow coming in from different spots, we're doing it from a couple of businesses and we're going risk off. And for us, again, gold accumulation, dollars accumulation, not in a bank ever. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So Stella's at down to 13 cents. And yeah. A lot of double figure reds everywhere we look, except for this XCN token. Interesting, 27% up. 27% up. The KCS, the KuCoin token, is up 6%. Maker's token's up 19% on a 7-day at $1,454. And Zcash is up 12%, trading at $104. So the market, guys, is doing what the freaking market does. Let me give a little update on what is going on with Terra Luna. The vote for this new chain is in fact underway. Terra Builders Alliance rebirth of the Terra network, create a new Terra chain without the algo stablecoin, without UST, but hold on there. The old chain to be called Terra Classic and the new chain to be called Terra. Luna to be airdropped across Luna Classic stakers, Luna Classic holders. That's the new Luna. Residual. That is residual USC holders and essential app developers of Terra Classic. The TFL's wallet will be removed in the whitelist for the airdrop, making Terra a fully community-owned chain. So here's the vote. This is how the vote is going thus far. 91% yes, less than 0.00 abstained, 0.2%, goodness gracious, 0.26 voted no. No with the veto was 8%. So 91% voted yes. And I'm glad this ends in 7 days because, yeah, our security, our ledgers, we forgot to stop by and, yeah, get those. So before we headed out of town. So, yeah, I'll be able to vote, though. So that's good. 7 days. So that's how it's going. And so the word on the street, you know, is you got to make a decision now. If you're interested, do you get Luna? Do you go out and take that dirty, nasty fiat that you have off to the side or stables? And do you get Luna in anticipation of the airdrops? Or do you get UST in anticipation of the airdrops? You know, you guys can do the kind of the math on that. I am not great with the math. Word on the street from my guy 333 Crypto. His calculation says it's better to get UST. So, you know, he did a little example of 1,000 per, and you would end up getting more airdrops if you got the UST. So that was his math, and I'm going to check on it some more to see. But yeah, this is the vote. 91% to me looks like it's going to pass. So, which is interesting because the new change is not going to involve UST, but to get more of the new tokens, according to his calculations, it would be better to get UST, current UST, as opposed to current Luna. Current UST would be better dollar for dollar to get more US of the current UST as opposed to the current Luna, because you would get more of the new Luna based upon doing it that way. So in any case, that is the deal. Again, you guys know that I said that I thought that this project could rebound. I mean, because it has a massive, massive community. And I do believe it. And I would just think if Ethereum can forth and get Ethereum Classic, and both would continue to be around till this day, certainly, like when you think about Ethereum Classic, just for an example, what's going on in Ethereum Classic? Like, I don't know what's going on there. Like projects, partnerships, what is it doing? It's very, very interesting to me. Yet it was a low of 61 cents and a high of $100 and something. I think $161. And I just think if Ethereum Classic can remain around with Ethereum, then both the old Terra and the new Terra will hang around as well. So interesting stuff there. So I'm certainly not telling you guys what to do, but that was kind of my thought process on that whole thing there. And here's my thing, you know, we had teeny amounts of Luna. Yeah, teeny. And now we'll be able to get a lot more Luna. That's the way I'm thinking about it. Certainly, I'm not thinking about 60 days and 90 days from now. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking a year and 2 years from now. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So, you know, hopefully that will help. I just wanted to pass that along. I said yesterday and the day before, I thought it was premature to put the UST Luna thing to bed. It's premature to do it. You know, this is crypto. Projects go down. The great projects with great developers and a great community rebound. Okay. Ethereum had a hack. They did the fork. Ethereum is still around. Ethereum Classic still around. So I know there was, pretty prominent guy, nice guy, smart guy, he was taking some questions and he was saying, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. Now, if you're saying it's not dead, because this proposal looks like it's going to pass. It looks like it's going to pass there. So let me see if let me refresh here. You got 7 days to vote, but it's, 91%. Oh, look, down to 89%. Okay, so it's at 89 now. Voted 93.86 million. And this is saying out of 376 million. So it's down from 91% to 89%. Okay, the no with the veto, I have no idea what that's about, but there that is there. So 7 days left. I know that I am going to vote yes. That's just my personal deal. I just think there's too many, the mirror protocols, the anchor protocols. I just think there's too many other substantive projects out there that a major ecosystem. Again, this was at 31 billion in TVL at one time. The community, look, if there was no community, if this was more mean thing, I would get it. But they have great developers and it's a big community. So I'm going to vote yes when we get back home, and hopefully we get back on the weekday so I can run to the spot before it closes to grab my ledger. All right, guys. So what I said? Yeah, that's it. So there it is right there. Tallying procedure, quorum, pass threshold, 50%, veto threshold. I don't know what those mean there, but the numbers are in on that. Just wanted to give you a freaking heads up on that. And also I found out, I don't know if it was from Watch a Guru or whatever. So the Tether depegging, by the way, people were able to go to tether.io and redeem their 94, 96, or 97 cent USDT for $1. Yeah. I heard Alex Mashinsky say that, and I was like, what? But then I found out here as well. So just to let you know. And in my humble opinion, that whole attack thing was not a coincidence. Let's listen to Kevin O'Leary kind of help you kind of get a bigger idea. So Haiku blockchain. BlackRock invests $400 million after denying allegations of disrupting Terra Luna. Come on. Take a listen to what Kevin O'Leary says here.
That as a payment system, it's far more efficient than transferring activity that it's going to provide. Let's just take, for example, USDC, stablecoin. Yesterday, Circle, the company that issues USDC, closed a deal, first time ever, with Fidelity and BlackRock for $400 million. Those are the most conservative money managers on earth. What are they doing? Giving $400 million to Circle because they figured out that as a payment system, it's far more efficient than transferring between banks, which sucks. It takes days to move money between countries. Sometimes it gets lost.
Sometimes it gets.
This would all be eradicated with something like USDC pegged to the US dollar. You've got the Senate. You got.
So yeah. So
Senator Loomis, or you've got Toomey and Haggerty, all putting bills forward to support
the thing that's not working.
These initiatives.
Apologies. So anyway, that's why the stablecoin thing was a big deal. They realized that market was massive, over $100 billion. And like he's saying, Fidelity and BlackRock, they can be, certainly they're the most conservative, just like he was saying. But ultimately, look, BlackRock, again, I'll say it, if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. BlackRock has the United States government on speed dial. Okay? Yeah, they don't get put on hold. UST was massive competition. And a lot of it was because of where it's based in South Korea. It's a massive community. We don't forget the 2017 bull run was run and driven by that demographics, by Korea, South Korea. So that rumor just coming out of nowhere, and with BlackRock and Citadel and them just categorically denying at the same time, saying the same stupid statement. Come on. And who's going to look into it? Who's going to look into it? Is the U.S. going to look into it, or are they going to just take this whole stablecoin thing so they can kind of regulate it? And USDC is going to become, the darling, if you will. Of course, Fidelity and BlackRock just invested in it. Now, do you think that the people in positions of influence in Congress and in the White House, they just found out about what BlackRock and Fidelity is doing, just like you and I found out about it? Yeah, I don't think so. So again, it was an attack, and anything can be attacked. Anything can be attacked. This is interesting to me. Cowboy put this out. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Cowboy Crypto 131 on Twitter. Think about this. Hinman was the Brooklyn Project's in-house attorney. The Brooklyn Project, the thing to kind of come together and, we're going to kind of give something to, a particular regulators, give them some kind of Hinman, give them some idea what's going on in crypto. In-house attorney. Like what? I mean, come on, this thing stinks so bad, it's unbelievable. Stefan Huber, that dude on Twitter, appreciate you, bro. After some digging into the Brooklyn Project, I found a list from December of 2018 of lawyers that can be reached via their private email addresses. Among them is Billy Boy Hinman of Simpson Thatcher, who already used his SEC email to write some pretty sensitive stuff to his partners. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Stuart Alderoty put this out, and I just think this is body blow. This is like a haymaker here. So the Block put this out. Gensler tells Congress that the SEC is really outpersoned on crypto. Most of that talk there, and I do have it. I'll probably do it on another video. But most of that talk was about we need more people. Again, whenever it comes up to the point of whether something is clear in terms of SEC securities, it's very clear, and he always used the same example as some entity raising money. He doesn't say that all four things of the Howey test, all four prongs have to be passed to be a security. It's disgusting. So anyway, a lot of talk, says Stuart Alderoty, a lot of talk from the SEC about being tech neutral. But the truth is they continue to regulate all of crypto through enforcement, ignoring their jurisdictional limits. Just because you have a hammer, not everything is a nail. Even if you go out and get a bigger hammer. I freaking love it. I love it. Stuart Alderoty is laying it down. I mean, it's so disgusting, hearing what's going on there. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna finish up with John Deaton here. John Deaton says Clayton will go down as the most conflicted chairman in SEC history, just as the Rolling Stones described him. He will also be known as the one who wasted a golden opportunity for innovation. Gary Gensler will go down as the most pro-incumbent and anti-retail investor chair in history. Crypto Eddie put this out. CNBC's exit interview of Clayton 1 month before he stepped down and dropped the SEC versus Ripple enforcement action. We're gonna whack them. We're gonna whack them is what he said. Right? So we know the deal. We still got a lawsuit with John Deaton doing this thing on behalf of the XRP holders without question. Just know what you hold. Again, the crypto seizures home is we're taking the defensive route now. This is kind of where we believe that the market is going. All right, guys, look, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.